Bem-vindo ao Deep Dumps. No Deep Dumps, nossa missão é ajudá-lo a passar nos exames de certificação com confiança. Acesse os exames de prática mais recentes, PDFs e testes online, sempre atualizados conforme os padrões reais. Com nosso material pronto para o exame, você terá os recursos certos sempre à mão. Milhares de alunos confiam no Deep Dumps, e muitos conquistam a aprovação já na primeira tentativa. Oferecemos suporte 24 de julho por e-mail ou chat ao vivo. E nossos especialistas estão prontos para esclarecer dúvidas e orientá-lo passo a passo. Baixe as perguntas e respostas em PDF. Pratique com questões de qualidade e explicações claras. E avance rumo ao sucesso garantido.
Question 1. An AI specialist needs to create a sales email with a custom prompt template. They need to ground on the following data: opportunity, products, events near the customer, tone and voice. Examples. How should the AI specialist obtain related items? Option A. Call a prompt initiated flow to fetch and ground the required data. Option B. Utilize a standard email template and manually insert the required data fields. Option C. Create a flex template that takes the records in question as inputs. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Call a prompt initiated flow to fetch and ground the required data. Question 2. Universal Containers. UC recently rolled out Einstein generative AI capabilities and has created a custom prompt to summarize case records. Users have reported that the case summaries generated are not returning the appropriate information. What is a possible explanation for the poor prompt performance? Option A. The Einstein trust layer is incorrectly configured. Option B. The data being used for grounding is incorrect or incomplete. Option C. The prompt template version is incompatible with the chosen LLM. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. The data being used for grounding is incorrect or incomplete. Question 3. An administrator wants to check the response of the Flex prompt template they've built. But the preview button is grayed out. What is the reason for this? Option A. A merge field has not been inserted in the prompt. Option B. The records related to the prompt have not been selected. Option C. The prompt has not been saved and activated. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. The records related to the prompt have not been selected. Question 4. Universal Containers. UC wants to offer personalized service experiences and reduce agent handling time with AI-generated email responses. Grounded in knowledge base. Which AI capability should UC use? Option A. Einstein email replies. Option B. Einstein generative service replies for email. Option C. Einstein service replies for email. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Einstein service replies for email. Question 5. An AI specialist configured data masking within the Einstein trust layer. How should the AI specialist begin validating that the correct fields are being masked? Option A. Use a flow-based resource in Prompt Builder to debug the field's merge values using Flow Debugger. Option B. Enable the collection and storage of Einstein generative AI audit data on the Einstein feedback setup page. Option C. Request the Einstein generative AI audit data from the security section of the setup menu. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Enable the collection and storage of Einstein generative AI audit data on the Einstein Feedback Setup page. Question 6. An AI specialist needs to create a prompt template to fill a custom field named Latest Opportunities Summary on the account object with information from the 3 most recently opened opportunities. How should the AI specialist gather the necessary data for the prompt template? Option A. Select the account opportunity object as a resource when creating the prompt template. Option B. Create a flow to retrieve the opportunity information. Option C. Select the latest opportunities related list as a merge field. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Create a flow to retrieve the opportunity information. Question 7. An AI specialist is considering using a field generation prompt template type. What should the AI specialist check before creating the field generation prompt to ensure it is possible for the field to be enabled for generative AI? Option A. That the Lightning page layout where the field will reside has been upgraded to dynamic forms. Option B. That the field chosen must be a rich text field with 255 characters or more. Option C. That the org is set to AP version 59 or higher. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. That the Lightning page layout where the field will reside has been upgraded to dynamic forms. Question 8. Universal Containers (UC) plans to send one of 3 different emails to its customers based on the customer's lifetime value score in their market segment. Considering that UC are required to explain why an email was selected, which AI model should UC use to achieve this? Option A. Predictive model and generative model. Option B. Predictive model. Option C. Generative model. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Predictive model. Question 9. The sales team at a hotel resort would like to generate a guest summary about the guests' interests and provide recommendations based on their activity preferences captured in each guest profile. They want the summary to be available only on the contact record page. Which AI capability should the team use? Option A. Model Builder. Option B. Einstein Copilot. Option C. Prompt Builder. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Prompt Builder. Question 10. An AI specialist implements Einstein sales emails for a sales team. The team wants to send personalized follow-up emails to leads based on their interactions and data stored in Salesforce. The AI specialist needs to configure the system to use the most accurate and up-to-date information for email generation. Which grounding technique should the AI specialist use? Option A. Automatic grounding using draft with Einstein feature. Option B. Ground with apex merge fields. Option C. Ground with record merge fields. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Ground with record merge fields. Question 11. The marketing team at Universal Containers is looking for a way to personalize emails based on customer behavior, preferences, and purchase history. Why should the team use Einstein Copilot as the solution? Option A. To generate relevant content when engaging with each customer. Option B. To analyze past campaign performance. Option C. To send automated emails to all customers. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. To generate relevant content when engaging with each customer. Question 12. What is the role of the large language model (LLM) in executing an Einstein Copilot action? Option A. Determine a user's access and sort actions by priority to be executed. Option B. Find similar requests and provide the actions that need to be executed. Option C. Identify the best matching actions and correct order of execution. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Identify the best matching actions and correct order of execution. Question 13. Amid their busy schedules, sales reps at Universal Containers dedicate time to follow up with prospects and existing clients via email regarding renewals or new deals. They spend many hours throughout the week reviewing past communications and details about their customers before performing their outreach. Which standard Copilot action helps sales reps draft personalized emails to prospects by generating text based on previous successful communications? Option A. Einstein Copilot action. Summarize record. Option B. Einstein Copilot action. Find similar opportunities. Option C. Einstein Copilot action. Draft a revised sales email. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Einstein Copilot action. Draft or revise sales email. Question 14. What is best practice when refining Einstein Copilot custom action instructions? Option A. Provide examples of user messages that are expected to trigger the action. Option B. Use consistent introductory phrases and verbs across multiple action instructions. Option C. Specify the persona who will request the action. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Provide examples of user messages that are expected to trigger the action. Question 15. An AI specialist is tasked with configuring a generative model to create personalized sales emails using customer data stored in Salesforce. The AI specialist has already fine-tuned a large language model (LLM) on the OpenAI platform. Security and data privacy are critical concerns for the client. How should the AI specialist integrate the custom LLM into Salesforce? Option A. Create an application of the custom LLM and embed it in Sales Cloud via iframe. Option B. Enable model endpoint on OpenAI and make callouts to the model to generate emails. Option C. Add the fine-tuned LLM in Einstein Studio Model Builder. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Add the fine-tuned LLM in Einstein Studio Model Builder. Question 16. Universal Containers wants to reduce overall agent handling time by minimizing the time spent typing routine answers for common questions in chat, and reducing the post-chat analysis by suggesting values for case fields. Option A. Einstein Service Replies and Work Summaries. Option B. Einstein Reply Recommendations and Case Classification. Option C. Einstein Reply Recommendations and Case Summaries. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Einstein Reply Recommendations and Case Classification. Question 17. A Salesforce administrator is exploring the capabilities of Einstein Copilot to enhance user interaction within their organization. They are particularly interested in how Einstein Copilot processes user requests and the mechanism it employs to deliver responses. The administrator is evaluating whether Einstein Copilot directly interfaces with a large language model (LLM) to fetch and display responses to user inquiries, facilitating a broad range of requests from users. How does Einstein Copilot handle user requests in Salesforce? Option A. Einstein Copilot will trigger a flow that utilizes a prompt template to generate the message. Option B. Einstein Copilot analyzes the user's request and LLM technology is used to generate and display the appropriate response. Option C. Einstein Copilot will perform an HTTP callout to an LLM provider. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Einstein Copilot will trigger a flow that utilizes a prompt template to generate the message. Question 18. Universal Containers needs its sales reps to be able to only execute prompt templates. What should an AI specialist recommend to achieve this requirement? Option A. Prompt Template Manager Permission Set. Option B. Prompt Execute Template Permission Set. Option C. Prompt Template User Permission Set. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Prompt Template User Permission Set. Question 19. When a customer chat is initiated, which functionality in Salesforce provides generative AI replies or draft emails based on recommended knowledge? Articles. Option A. Einstein Service Replies. Option B. Einstein Grounding. Option C. Einstein Reply Recommendations. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Einstein Service Replies. Question 20. Universal Containers wants to utilize Einstein for Sales to help sales reps reach their sales quotas by providing AI-generated plans containing guidance and steps for closing deals. Which feature should the AI specialist recommend to the sales team? Option A. Create account plan. Option B. Find similar deals. Option C. Create close plan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Create close plan. Question 21. How does the Einstein trust layer ensure that sensitive data is protected while generating useful and meaningful responses? Option A. Responses that do not meet the relevance threshold will be automatically rejected. Option B. Masked data will be masked during response journey. Option C. Masked data will be masked during request journey. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Masked data will be masked during response journey. Question 22. Universal Containers needs a tool that can analyze voice and video call records to provide insights on competitor mentions, coaching opportunities, and other key information. The goal is to enhance the team's performance by identifying areas for improvement and competitive intelligence. Which feature provides insights about competitor mentions and coaching opportunities? Option A. Einstein Sales Insights. Option B. Call Explorer. Option C. Call Summaries. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Call Summaries. Question 23. Universal Containers has an active standard email prompt template that does not fully deliver on the business requirements. Which steps should an AI specialist take to use the content of the standard prompt email template in question and customize it to fully meet the business requirements? Option A. Save as new template and edit as needed. Option B. Clone the existing template and modify as needed. Option C. Save as new version and edit as needed. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Save as new template and edit as needed. Question 24. A support team handles a high volume of chat interactions and needs a solution to provide quick, relevant responses to customer inquiries. Responses must be grounded in the organization's knowledge base to maintain consistency and accuracy. Which feature in Einstein for Service should the support team use? Option A. Einstein Service Replies. Option B. Einstein Reply Recommendations. Option C. Einstein Knowledge Recommendations. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Einstein Reply Recommendations. Question 25. Universal Containers. UC is using Einstein Generative AI to generate an account summary. UC aims to ensure the content safe and inclusive, utilizing the Einstein Trust Layer's toxicity scoring to assess the content safety level. What does a safety category score of 1 indicate in the Einstein Generative AI toxicity score? Option A. Moderately safe. Option B. Not safe. Option C. Safe. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Safe. Question 26. An AI specialist has created a copilot custom action using flow as the reference action type. However, it is not delivering the expected results to the conversation preview, and therefore needs troubleshooting. What should the AI specialist do to identify the root cause of the problem? Option A. In Copilot Builder within the Dynamic panel, turn on Dynamic Debugging to show the inputs and outputs. Option B. In Copilot Builder within the Dynamic panel, confirm selected action and observe the values in input and output sections. Option C. In Copilot Builder, verify the utterance entered by the user and review session event logs for debug information. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. In Copilot Builder within the Dynamic panel, turn on Dynamic Debugging to show the inputs and outputs. Question 27. Universal Containers. UC wants to enable its sales team to get insights into product and competitor names mentioned during calls. How should UC meet this requirement? Option A. Enable Einstein Conversation Insights, assign permission sets, define recording managers, and customize insights with up to 50 competitor names. Option B. Enable Einstein Conversation Insights, enable sales recording, assign permission sets, and customize insights with up to 50 products. Option C. Enable Einstein Conversation Insights, connect a recording provider, assign permission sets, and customize insights with up to 25 products. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Enable Einstein Conversation Insights, connect a recording provider, assign permission sets, and customize insights with up to 25 products. Question 28. An AI specialist at Universal Containers, UC, is tasked with creating a new custom prompt template to populate a field with generated output. UC enabled the Einstein Trust Layer to ensure AI audit data is captured and monitored for adoption and possible enhancements. Which prompt template type should the AI specialist use and which consideration should they review? Option A. Field generation, and that dynamic forms is enabled. Option B. Flex, and that dynamic fields is enabled. Option C. Field generation, and that dynamic fields is enabled. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Field generation, and that dynamic fields is enabled. Question 29. Universal Containers has seen a high adoption rate of a new feature that uses generative AI to populate a summary field of a custom object. Competitor analysis. All sales users have the same profile, but one user cannot see the generative AI-enabled field icon next to the summary. Field. What is the most likely cause of the issue? Option A. The prompt template associated with summary field is not activated for that user. Option B. The user does not have the field generative AI user permission set assigned. Option C. The user does not have the prompt template user permission set assigned. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. The user does not have the field generative AI user permission set assigned. Question 30. Before activating a custom copilot action, an AI specialist would like to understand multiple real-world user utterances to ensure the action is being selected appropriately. Which tool should the AI specialist recommend? Option A. Einstein Copilot. Option B. Copilot Builder. Option C. Model Playground. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Model Playground. Question 31. Universal Containers is evaluating Einstein generative AI features to improve the productivity of the service center operation. Which features should the AI specialist recommend? Option A. Service replies and case summaries. Option B. Reply recommendations and sales summaries. Option C. Service replies and work summaries. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Service replies and work summaries. Question 32. In Model Playground, which hyperparameters of an existing Salesforce-enabled foundational model can an AI specialist change? Option A. Temperature, frequency penalty, presence penalty. Option B. Temperature, top K sampling, presence penalty. Option C. Temperature, frequency penalty, output tokens. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Temperature, frequency penalty, presence penalty. Question 33. A data scientist needs to view and manage models in Einstein Studio. The data scientist also needs to create prompt templates in Prompt Builder. Which permission sets should an AI specialist assign to the data scientist? Option A. Prompt Template Manager and Prompt Template User. Option B. Prompt Template User and Data Cloud Admin. Option C. Data Cloud Admin and Prompt Template Manager. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Data Cloud Admin and Prompt Template Manager. Question 34. A Salesforce administrator is exploring the capabilities of Agentforce to enhance user interaction within their organization. They are particularly interested in how Agentforce processes user requests and the mechanism it employs to deliver responses. The administrator is evaluating whether Agentforce directly interfaces with a large language model (LLM) to fetch and display responses to user inquiries, facilitating a broad range of requests from users. How does Agentforce handle user requests in Salesforce? Option A. Agentforce analyzes the user's request and LLM technology is used to generate and display the appropriate response. Option B. Agentforce will trigger a flow that utilizes a prompt template to generate the message. Option C. Agentforce will perform an HTTP callout to an LLM provider. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Agentforce analyzes the user's request and LLM technology is used to generate and display the appropriate response. Question 35. Which configuration must an AI specialist complete for users to access generative AI-enabled fields in the Salesforce mobile app? Option A. Enable dynamic forms on mobile. Option B. Enable mobile generative AI. Option C. Enable mobile prompt responses. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Enable dynamic forms on mobile. Question 36. How does an agent respond when it can't understand the request or find any requested information? Option A. With a general message asking the user to rephrase the request. Option B. With a generated error message. Option C. With a pre-configured message. Based on the action type. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. With a pre-configured message, based on the action type. Question 37. Universal Containers has a strict change management process that requires all possible configuration to be completed in a sandbox which will be deployed to production. The UL specialist is tasked with setting up work summaries for enhanced messaging. Einstein Generative UL is already enabled in production. And the Einstein Work Summaries permission set is already available in production. Which other configuration steps should the AI specialist take in the sandbox that can be deployed to the production? Org. Option A. From the Einstein Setup menu. Select Turn on Einstein. Create custom fields to store issue, resolution, and summary. Create a quick action that updates these files. And add the wrap-up component to the messaging session record page layout. Option B. Create custom fields to store issue, resolution and summary. Create a quick action that updates these fields. And add the wrap-up component to the messaging session record page layout. Option C. Create custom fields to store issue, resolution and summary. Create a quick action that updates these fields. Add the wrap-up component to the messaging session record page layout. And create permission set assignments for the intended agents. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Create custom fields to store issue, resolution and summary. Create a quick action that updates these fields. And add the wrap-up component to the messaging session record page layout. Question 38. Universal Containers sales team engages in numerous video sales calls with prospects across the nation. Sales management wants an easy way to understand key information such as deal terms or customer sentiments. Which Einstein Generative AI feature should an AI specialist recommend for this request? Option A. Einstein Call Summaries. Option B. Einstein Conversation Insights. Option C. Einstein Video KPI. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Einstein Call Summaries. Question 39. Universal Containers needs to provide insights on the usability of agents to drive adoption in a organization. What should the AI specialist recommend? Option A. Agent Analytics. Option B. Agent Force Analytics. Option C. Agent Studio Analytics. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Agent Force Analytics. Question 40. How should an organization use the Einstein Trust Layer to audit, track, and view masked data? Option A. Utilize the audit trail that captures and stores all LLM submitted prompts in Data Cloud. Option B. In Setup, use Prompt Builder to send a prompt to the LLM requesting for the masked data. Option C. Access the audit trail in Setup and export all user-generated prompts. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Access the audit trail in Setup and export all user-generated prompts.